Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all wonderful ages. It's another beautiful day. Today is Wednesday. I'm rocking and rolling my way to work. We're back in the van. Kristen's got the new car. She said it's doing pretty well. She said somebody scared her this morning. They tapped on her window at a red light and told her that her running lights were out. But when she pulled into McDonald's, she said they were fine. So I don't know. Hopefully she only cracked. I think she only cracked her window just a little bit so she could talk to him. So I think it might have been a ploy. But luckily she's okay. She made it to work. It's the only thing about her leaving so early. Anyways, I have a huge announcement, but I can't make it just yet. Because I'm not sure when this video is going to go up, but it involves the kids, and it's a surprise for the kids. We're going off this weekend, and we're taking them, and we're going to take my adopted kid, and we're going to go out of town and stay in a hotel. And they know all that, but they don't know our destination, ladies and gentlemen. And neither do you just yet, but I do. I know it's all up there. Hopefully it doesn't get lost, because that happens every now and then. New sunglasses, mainly because my sunglasses are in the wife's car. Those are prescription sunglasses, so they match my prescription on my glasses. But I'm okay without my glasses because those are... I'm nearsighted, so it gets fuzzy reading up close, but beyond that, driving and things like that, I'm okay. I usually don't wear them because sometimes it will hurt my eyes not to have them on because I wear them so much. I kind of like these. They're a little weird shaped on my head. I don't know if you can tell. They don't necessarily fit my fat head, but they'll do. They'll do until I get my other shades back. Might even take them with us this weekend and take my contacts and wear my contacts. Anyways, ooh man, I almost slipped up and told you where we were going before it was okay to reveal the secret. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to work. And by the power of long work days, it's the next day. I'm actually on my way home from work. I got a little bit earlier than I intended, so I'm in the Wasp. Had Kristen take the van, so because I knew she was going to get home before me, so the kids could clean it out for our trip this weekend. So, anyway, so something that I've been meaning to chat about, to talk about, is the fact that on the 23rd, it was officially my 1 month post-surgery time frame. So it's been over a month since my surgery. So I figured I'd do like a 1 month follow-up, a 1 month check-in, 1 month holy cow, what's going on. So I haven't weighed myself since the 5th, so I don't know how much more weight or if I've lost any weight, but I've been sticking to my my diet as far as like getting enough protein in, getting enough hydration in. Every now and then, a day or two, like a day or so here and there, I'll miss the protein just because I'll eat something and be so full for the rest of the day that I don't want anything. And that's just certain foods, like certain proteins really seem to sit heavy. So that's part of that issue. Beyond that, nothing real exciting or weird going on. I can say that like I normally wear suspenders, and whereas beforehand the suspender mark would be down here, it's way up here on my shoulder. I've had to pull my belt quite a lot tighter to keep my pants from falling down. That's one of the weird things. Like I can tell I'm losing weight, and I'm losing it in the one place that I probably don't need to lose it, and that's in my butt area, because my butt was kind of flat to begin with, so now it's even worse. So there's nothing to hold my jeans up in the back. So, but, I'm in the soft food stages, so it's anything soft enough you can cut with a fork. So, because I cook so much and I do so many experiments, I've been able to eat things like, pork tacos or beef tacos and it not be really hard to chew or anything, because I cook those, I make those from scratch, so I cook that beef or that pork or whatever for a really, really long time, and so it's super, super soft. Did have an issue with a most recent batch where I guess I didn't get it soft enough, and so like it kind of felt like a little bit of it hung up, so that was an interesting little situation. Keeping in mind it was still soft enough that you could cut it with a fork, but I think maybe I just didn't chew it well enough or something, and so after I ate that, like I was like, my stomach was like, no, nothing else for a little while. So that's the thing too, is like keeping, paying attention to the way my stomach reacts and my stomach responds to certain foods. So that's been my big goal, is to pay attention to that. So other than that though, I mean, there's no real like weird changes. There's no real weird things that are happening. I still don't get as hot as I used to. In fact, it might be getting worse. Like, I think my wife's trying to freeze me to death or freeze me out of the house. So that's been uniquely fun. When we left for Irma, we were in the hotel room. They kept the hotel AC cranked at like 69, and then there was a fan running. I was freezing. It was ridiculous. So beyond that, though, I mean, it's just a normal day. I make sure I hit my protein. When I look at foods, I look at proteins, and I make sure there's no carbs in it, or if there's carbs, it's a bigger trade-off with the amount of proteins versus carbs. So that's kind of the way I'm living now. I don't necessarily eat a bunch of whatever, a bunch of junk or a bunch of this, that, breads and things. I look at the protein factor, and then I build back from there. High protein, low sugar, low carb, things like that. So I've kind of gotten into the flow of it. There are some vegetables that I enjoy. I had some broccoli the other day, and I had steamed it to where it was almost like it was real soft, almost mushy, which is not normally something I would do. I prefer my steamed broccoli. I have a little bit of a crisp to it, but I wanted to make sure it didn't cause any issues. The thing too is I make sure, like, I chew food 50 to 100 times just to make sure I'm getting it ground up properly. So, beyond that, like I said, there's nothing crazy going on. It's normal. It's the hardest part sometimes is hitting the protein and and finding time in between my crazy schedule to exercise. So some days I work 10 hours, some days I work 12. So finding the time to exercise gets a little bit hard, but you find it here and there. You take 10 minutes and walk around the building at work, or 5-10 minutes early in the morning on the elliptical, stuff like that. I have to like grab it where I can. So today's my last day of the work week. Tomorrow afternoon we'll pick Kristen up from work, and then me and the kids and JJ are going out of town. They still don't know where we're going yet. You still don't know where we're going yet, but I am super freaking excited. I'm like, so yeah, it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm going to bring my cameras with me. I'm going to record while we're there. Maybe in the evenings try and get something uploaded each day. If not, then I'll edit and stuff when I get back Sunday and upload Monday and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited just to be getting out of town this weekend, because I'm one of those people, like, I'm an even combination of like an introvert, extrovert. Like, I don't mind being by myself, but there are times like I want to be in the middle of everything. I want to be in the middle of large crowds who are having fun and they're happy, and like I feed off that energy. And I haven't been, what we're doing. I haven't been in this type of situation in a very long time, so this is going to be a huge, huge battery recharge for me. So I'm very, very excited. But anyways, so you should see some of that tomorrow. I'm going to wait until we pick up Kristen tomorrow before we tell the kids what we're doing. So they've been guessing, they've been attempting to bribe us to tell them where we're going. They've been trying to trick us into telling them where we're going, but we have held our ground. So I haven't even slipped up or almost slipped up and told them. So I'm pretty sure they have a good inkling where we're going, but even if they've guessed it right, we've told them no, that's not it, or deflected it. So anyways, I'm riding home. I just wanted to give you guys an update about where I was at, post a month. Again, I haven't weighed myself. The things I've noticed is I pull my suspenders higher, my belt's a lot tighter. I can tell you when I'm standing, my stomach is flatter this way. It's not something everybody notices, but it is something that I have noticed. My shirts fit a little bit better, or like shirts that I wasn't comfortable wearing because they weren't long enough, are long enough to wear. So that's, just small things, small little details here and there that have, shown me that I'm losing weight. So that's, yeah, and I feel really good. Like, I'm nowhere near as tired as I used to be. I'm a lot more antsy and jittery. Like, I want to go do things. I want to get out and do stuff and just go. And so my energy levels are up, and so that's been nice. I'm not my knees aren't as sore as they used to be. It's small things that, beforehand were a big deal and aren't so much a big deal. So that's been awesome. That's been really great to realize as they're happening. So it's been some of the things, that I've noticed at 1 month. 1 month at about, 7 days post gastric bypass surgery. Just wanted to share that with you, kind of give you guys a heads up where I am. If you've got any questions, anything specific about what I'm doing that you would like answered, do me a favor and ask them in the comments. If you know anybody that's considering the surgery, or has any questions about the surgery, or who has had the surgery and maybe is having complications and just wants to chat to somebody who's had it, let them know. They're more than welcome to post comments and questions. Share the video with your friends. Definitely give it a thumbs up, and share it with friends and family. Let's get the message out there that it's not necessarily. I know this surgery is kind of looked at sometimes taboo or as the easy route. I can definitely tell you it's not the easy route. Like, there's some days where eating's a struggle, and that doesn't necessarily sound like a bad thing, but it is when you have to hit certain goals, otherwise it can seriously harm your body. So, plus, that's not the only thing you have to do. You've got to monitor all your vitamins and stuff like that. So if you know people, they have questions, concerns, by all means, send them my way, share these videos with them, and let them see that it can be a positive thing and not necessarily a complete overhaul to their life. It may be an overhaul to their eating style, but it could be a really good change for their life. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I can't wait to share the big news of where we're going when I share it with the kids, and you guys can find out where we're going, because it's going to be awesome, because everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Yeah, I'm super excited. This week has been a wreck for me. Because I'm like, let's go. I'm ready to go. I don't want to be here. Let's go. And so I know people have got to be annoyed with me at work, and just, I'm like, yes. So, anyways, guys, I love you. I really appreciate you watching. I really appreciate you being subscribed. Just stay positive. Keep the message of love and positivity going. We're gonna rock this world with it. Till tomorrow.